There are three different categories of recuperation. Recuperation is very important in the healing process. The first category, and maybe the most obvious, is sleep. When we're sleeping, all the voluntary functions of our body are shut down. For the most part, our conscious mind is shut down, and our body is literally able to recharge. Two things that are important with sleep. Number one, it's how many hours you're getting, the consistency. So if it's always 6 hours or always 7 hours or always 8 hours, and everyone's body's different with what it truly needs. So you can figure that out by feeling how recharged you feel after a certain amount of sleep. The second component, though, is when you go to sleep and when you wake up. And it doesn't mean there's a magical time. It's the consistency of going to bed around the same time and waking up around the same time to get those 6, 7, or 8 hours is the important thing, because our body uses its habits and routines and rituals to conserve energy, to boost our immune system, and in this case, to recuperate or recharge your body. So sleep is a very important one. The second one is simply rest, which is different than sleep. What I mean by rest is if your job is you're physically up on your feet all day. You may have even heard, your grandma say this, oh, I've been on my feet all day. I'm going to sit down and put my feet up. That is resting. It's resting a certain part of your body or a certain type of activity so your body can start recharging that way as well. And it's not only physical. I know I've experienced it, and I'm sure you have as well. If you've been doing a lot of learning, whether it's concentrating on something, reading a book, at a seminar, preparing something for your job, we need a mental break as well. So sometimes it's, you know what? I'm going to put all of that away. I've done what I need to do. I've accomplished all of my goals. And I'm going to, maybe it's flip on the TV, and it might be something, and you may even catch yourself saying this, I want to watch something mindless. Meaning, I don't want to have to also use my brain to figure out something on TV. I want to be able to just relax my mind, rest my mind. So understand that during the course of your day, it's good to have built in rest time, whether it's physically or mentally, to again continue to recharge your body so you can always be healing and functioning at your best. The third part of recuperation, which I never even knew about or connected it to recuperation until I read it in Dr. Fleet's book, Rays of the Dawn. And Dr. Fleet's the doctor who almost 100 years ago created zone therapy. But the third component of recuperation is recreation. So at first it's like, well, that's not restful at all. How is that going to recharge your body? The idea behind recreation is to do something with your body or your mind that's opposite what you were doing the rest of your day. So if your job is a lot of sitting at a desk on a computer, recreation is getting out there and doing something physical. Jogging, being on a softball league, building something. Okay, a lot of times we equate these things with, oh, it's my hobby or it's something I like to do, and all of that's great. It's good to do something you enjoy. But make sure you're not doing the same physical thing and call it recreation, because that's not necessarily good for your body. It would be like somebody who had a very physical job. They were doing construction or road work or landscaping all day long, and then they're like, oh, I need to go to the gym to work out. It's like, no, your whole day was a workout. You need to maybe use your mind differently or use your body differently. But the last thing you need is actually to go to the gym. But a lot of people go to the gym because a lot of their day is sedentary. They're sitting at a desk, they're not moving, they're not lifting, they're using their brains but they're not using their body. So we have to look at our own individual situation and don't compare yourself to other people, because their whole day is different than yours. Their job is different than yours. Their lifestyle is different than yours. So sleep, rest, and recreation are three very, very important components to recuperating your body, which is a very important, healthy thing to do on a daily basis. So your health can keep improving, your body can keep sustaining, and your quality of life could be what you absolutely deserve. Until next time, take care.